Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we got another how-to video. We're going to install the external module bay for our TBS Tango 2 so we can run the multi-protocol module there for our whoops and other protocols. Alright, before we get started, you will need a couple things to make this work. Okay, you're going to need a TBS Tango 2 with a V2 or V3 main board. Those are the only ones that have a spot for a ribbon connector so you can connect your external module bay. So you need to check that. I'll post a picture up here at the top of the screen so you can find out if you have a V2 or V3 board. Now all the new Tango 2 shipping now currently, this is November 2020. This for a while they've been shipping with the V3 board, so if you bought one recently, you should be good to go. You're going to need the module bay add-on, and you're also going to need a multi-protocol module, or whatever other protocol you want to run. Now, the FrSky XJT module is not compatible, right? So Trappy and TBS said that the pins don't line up. I think one's inverted, so it will not work. You can go with the iRange IR4X Lite. Got this whip on Banggood. TBS does have their own. It's made by Radiomaster. I think Trappy said for a while there he was going to offer a discount for people that purchased the XJT module, thinking that they could run FrSky D8 and D16 mode. I don't know if that's still in effect or not. Those are what you're going to need to get started there, so it will be compatible there for you. One more thing you need to make sure of, that you have enabled beta firmware in Agent X on your Mac or PC. You also need to make sure that you're running firmware version 1.2.1 or higher on your Tango 2. That's going to go ahead and enable the external module bay so you can use your multi-protocol module. All right, quick note. So got the back off. As you can tell, I do have the spot for the ribbon cable. So like I said, I can run, this is the V3 board, but I can run the multi-protocol module bay adapter there. So that's not a problem there. I believe on the first boards, I think the V2, I think the battery connection, I think it was facing out instead of to the side there. But anyway, that's the module. I'm sorry, that's the main board that I have. So anyway, found a use for the original build plate for the Ender 3. You can also solder over it. So anyway, I've taped the spot up there where I'm gonna have to cut the hole. I'm gonna Dremel. I'm going to cut a hole there for the cable there for the multi-protocol module bay. Looks pretty clean, not bad. All right, we're just going to do a test fit here. You want to align those lines up there with the back of the controller. Looks good. Okay. All right, we're going to remove the backing from the double-sided tape here. Some strong stuff. If you've ever installed any car parts, trim, spoilers, emblems, a lot of manufacturers use the double-sided tape. It's pretty stout, so that looks lined up good. All right, looks good. All right, we're gonna run the cable now. I just want to make sure that this blue notch here is going to be on the top. You can see you got this clasp. You just want to flip that little clasp up, and then you're going to take your cable, like I said, blue side up. Just kind of seat that guy in there. Make sure it's firmly seated in there. And then just close that clasp, just lock it into place. Should click down like that. Looks good. Now we're going to take the back and we're going to run this cable through our newly made slot. So the cable comes through like so. Looks good. All right, now that that's partially assembled, we're gonna add the pin connector there to the ribbon cable there. So we're gonna open the same thing. Make sure your blue side's up. Seat it securely. Just gonna lock that clasp down. Now you're gonna want to go ahead and put this. There's some slack there. That'll be fine. Oops. It's kind of a tricky situation here. That one's in there firmly. And looks like we're set. All right, let's see if the guy fits in there. Perfect. Looks pretty clean. All right, for the moment of truth.
Welcome to Tango 2, throttle warning.
All right, guys, looks like I got it bound up with my Mobula 6. This is just like any other radio, like the Jumper T16 or the Radio Master TX16S or the T18. Will pretty much bind with almost any protocol, you know, other than Crossfire R9 or Ghost or Tracer. So any of the major, you know, built-in boards, SPI receivers is going to bind with. But as you can see, looks like it is working there. So got those familiar telemetry loss warnings before the Crossfire life. I know Whoop season's coming up. I've got a Whoop build on the bench here that we'll get out to you shortly, guys. Yeah, so hope this was informative. If you're not already subscribed, please do so. And it does help the channel there. Get those new subscribers. I do have some more shark bite videos coming out. I did have an issue there with VTX, but I'll get that sorted out for us. Get some comparison videos out for you. But appreciate you tuning in, and we'll catch you in the next one.